rang it up.
Hello. Welcome to Laura Kane After Dark. Thank you so much for tuning in. I have to raise this a little bit because I'm hunched over.
Hi, Maggie.
Anyway, thank you for joining us on YouTube. Thank you for joining us on Instagram Live. Thank you for listening anywhere you get your podcast. I'm Laura Kane, and I just touched my boobs like this.
Oh, I love it.
This is my co-host,
I'm
Eric
Eric
River. Are you doing the same thing?
In solidarity.
We have producer Brian.
Howdy.
Hi. We have intern Sam.
Hi, Sam. Hi,
Sam.
Brian.
Maggie's in the house too.
Hi,
Our
Maggie.
dear friend Maggie. My sister and my niece just left.
I know. I love them.
I know. I really wanted them to stay, but they have to drive all the way back up to Rancho Cucamonga. So I understand. Hi, Manny on Instagram. All right. May I start this podcast with a group breathing exercise?
I'd prefer you didn't.
I know,
but
we're gonna.
oh boy.
Because
Manny says hi, Sam.
I'm not going to be lying to any of you. I'm having a little bit of a mental breakdown at the moment. It's a funny one. It's not it's not terrible, but I'm kind of losing it.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, last time your brain wasn't working properly, it was like literally a nightmare for all of us.
When was that?
When you had a concussion.
Oh, well, this has nothing to do with that.
Great.
Too many
Oh,
things
boy.
to talk about, but anyway, this is what we're going to do. We're going to sit like this, and then on the count of 3, we're going to take a big breath in, and then we're going to let it out, and then we're going to start the show. Okay?
Laura, you have 2 big breaths.
Shut up. Ready? Brian, you're doing this too. Sam, too.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Hold it.
Oh.
Okay. I feel better already.
Do you?
Yes.
You're looking just smashing.
Thank you so much.
You look adorable.
Thank you. It's my birthday week, so I want to be cute.
You look like a woman that lives in L.A. You're skinny with big, huge boobs.
Oh, my God. Stop it.
And no visible wrinkles on your face whatsoever.
Well, that's because of La Jolla Cosmetic. Thank you very much. Okay, we have so much to talk about, so much to say, so many things to remind you guys about. But should we first talk about our very new sponsor, Elote Restaurants? Let's do that. Let's do them first.
1 second.
Okay. We were there today. My sister and Faith and Evan and I went to Elote in Old Town.
So good.
It was so good. But now they're a sponsor, which is incredible.
Love it.
So happy as Brian is scrambling. But that's okay. We had, I had this drink.
Joyful, thank you.
She bought
Joyful
a
badge.
Oh, thank you, Joyful.
Joyful.
Aw. I have tickets for you too. Okay, we'll get to that in a second.
Oh my gosh, awesome.
I need to be honest with you guys. I'll do this in my host chat. I'll be honest in my host chat. Okay, we need to get through some business first.
You're always honest.
Everybody's looking at me like the whole world's about to collapse.
No.
You guys are really scared of me right now.
I may or may not wet my pants.
Please don't. I'm sitting right next to you, and that's not going to be pleasant.
Get ready.
Oh my gosh, we have a great guest, by the way, coming in.
We do.
His name is Gigi.
Yes.
He's a drag queen. He's not going to come in drag. Is that him?
Hi.
Okay. Oh my God. I'm excited.
Very excited.
Oh, you are fabulous. I can't even wait.
What I am looking at.
I totally love what I'm looking. So this is my birthday week, and this is my dream, was to have a drag queen from Mos come in here. So thank you so much. You will be on in just a second. We're doing our commercials first and our announcements. And you want to just talk about Capital Growth Inc. first? You want us to do that first, Brian?
It's ready if you guys want to.
All right, let's do Elote first.
Okay.
We'd like to welcome to the podcast Elote Restaurants.
Oh, my goodness.
2 locations.
The first one is the full restaurant and is located in Escondido. It is 1760 East Valley Parkway and is located in the Valley Plaza.
And the other one is in Old Town. It's in a food court on Congress, and they serve elotes, the corn, which is so dang good.
The cotija cheese and the
the
Mexican spices.
Oh, forget about it. Stuffed potatoes, micheladas.
Those potatoes.
It's so fun. On Instagram, find them at Elote Restaurants.
I am hungry already.
And guess what?
What?
If you go to Elote Restaurants and you say, hey, I heard about you guys on Laura Kane After Dark, you get 50% off your drink.
That's great.
They have a lot of cool drinks and different drinks like micheladas and Mexican sodas and stuff like that. So
Whenever you say michelada, it blows my eardrum out my left ear.
why? The
I
way
don't
I
know.
say it? Oh, my God. You are a spaz.
Don't forget the potatoes.
Oh,
They're
the stuff.
delicious.
Yes. Anyway.
Yeah, they're my favorite.
Anyway, Elote, thank you so much for being
Thank you,
a sponsor.
Elote.
Now we need to talk about
The man of the hour.
favorite guy.
Jay Wertzler.
Yes.
I'll tell you something.
Tell me.
I will tell you several things about Jay.
Okay.
Capital Growth Inc. He's been doing this for 35 years. He's the executive VP. It's located at the Aventine in UTC. He's got a phone number,
Give the phone number.
858-552-6960. And he's got 2 more things.
Oh, my God. Are we going to do this now or
We
at the
are.
end? Okay.
The email, if you'd like to reach out and touch him and say hello,
Yes.
jayw@capitalgrowthinc.com. And the man has a frickin' website. www.capitalgrowthinc.com. For those of you that like the World Wide Web.
Jay is a great person. He's a money manager. He's a divorce analyst, monetary analyst. What he wants to do is help you manage your money, help you grow your money. If you come into some money, maybe you get an inheritance, call him first thing because he will know what to do with
Money
it.
that you make off OnlyFans.
Whatever it is. And you know what? Do you feel like maybe you want to retire in 5 years, maybe 10 years? You need to know if you have enough money to last you the rest of your life.
Yeah, because I don't want to be retired and broke.
Jay is the best at that.
He is.
He really wants to make sure that you're going to be okay in your golden years. And my friend recently went to go see him, and she just couldn't say enough great things about Jay. So we
He's
love Jay
just
Wertzler.
a darn nice guy.
He sure is. It's Capital Growth Inc. See, I even got him a little money sign because we love him that much.
We do. Thank you, Jay.
His number again is 858-552-6960.
And he's got that website.
Oh my God, give the website one more time.
www.capitalgrowthinc.com.
Okay. So anyway, here's my host chat. Before we have Gigi on, which I'm so excited to talk to him. You know, I share everything with you guys. I'm going to share something now. And I'm not going to cry, even though I feel like crying.
Okay.
Don't roll your eyes,
I
Brian.
haven't rolled anything.
I know, but I know you're uncomfortable with this kind of thing. Wait, one thing. First of all, before I start,
Yeah.
it's my birthday week.
Yeah.
Will you do one thing for me?
Maybe.
Will you say, Laura, I love you?
I think you should up your dosage of Zoloft a little bit, and then happy birthday to you.
We're going to get to that. Will
Oh,
you?
my God.
I appreciate you
Thank you.
and love your podcast. I'm the opposite of Eric. I don't have trouble saying love your podcast.
That's not what I asked. It's my birthday present. You don't even have to get me anything else.
I love you,
wait.
Laura. There, he said it. Oh, my God, Brian. That was, I know it was hard for you, but
It was stuff.
bravo.
I need it.
I love you.
Oh,
Oh, see? Look at that.
that meant a lot to me. And I know that was hard for you. Okay, let me take a
No,
sip.
it wasn't easy. I'm
So
overwhelmed
while
with
you're taking a
emotion.
I
sip,
know.
should I get my host chat out of the way? Will that prepare you? So and then we can go right into Gigi.
Yes.
I'm the most awkward person alive, and here's why.
Uh-oh.
You know, I can make a fool out of myself
Yep.
Doesn't even matter, right? Of course. I do
Doing
it
just about
every
anything.
Monday night.
Don't tell me you went back to Jerome's.
I did not. Oh,
No,
I did.
don't get him off the topic.
Wait, I'll talk about that
God
on Thursday.
damn it.
I did
On
go
Thursday,
back.
on Thursday.
And wait. Oh, you're going to
Okay,
shit.
this
Wait
is
till I tell you what
Thursday.
happened. So I was meeting my friend Margot for dinner last week at Catch down in Point Loma.
Okay.
Her sister was supposed to join us. So Margot and I used to work together, and I show up, and she says we're going to be sitting out on the deck. I walk out. I see two girls from the side. Margot's got long dark hair, cute little features, like high cheekbones, little button nose, and her sister's beautiful as well. I see who I think is Margot sitting there, and the other girl's back was to me, and I thought, oh, Lauren got a haircut. How cute! It's a little bob. I pop around the corner, and I'm all. Both girls look at me and they're like, what the fuck? They couldn't get the hell out of there fast enough. I hightail it back to the restaurant. I'm like, Margot, where are you? And she's like, well, I'm sitting just to the left of that shit show that just happened.
Because I know how you greet people, and you are enthusiastic.
So
yeah,
to
way too
to
enthusiastic.
an outside observer, you ran up to a table and just yelled boo or something and ran away.
I literally looked like I was auditioning for some like jazz hands. I was like, and not them at all.
Oh my God.
I was
those poor women.
horrified.
What's that horror movie with the clown who smiled, The Terrifier or something?
It?
No, I'm thinking the newer one.
Oh, the Terrifier.
Yeah, that's probably what you look like.
That's all I needed was a big old face of clown makeup.
Oh my God.
I mean, God bless America. Jesus. Sorry, ladies.
Are you done?
I am. So
Okay.
the floor is yours,
Okay.
my love.
I would like to first say it means a whole lot that you are all here. Maggie, that you're here. Gigi, that you're here finally. I've been wanting you here. You have no idea how long I've been trying to get a hold of you. And this means the world to me. Brianna, I love you too.
Ugh.
Sam, you're amazing.
Pass.
Excuse me.
This is going to sound, you're going to be uncomfortable, but just hear me out.
Excuse me.
Oh, and you too. Obviously, I'm sorry.
My
Ouch.
Duh.
Ouch.
That goes without saying.
God. Bye. No, I'm kidding. Just gonna go ahead.
16 years ago, I went to rehab. That's not a secret. 16 years ago, I was put on antidepressants. I've been having a real hard time tolerating the antidepressants that I've been on for so long. So I haven't taken them in like a week because it makes me sick to my stomach. Now, I'm starting to feel all sorts of weird stuff. Like right now, yeah, I'm probably going to start crying. Now, this is not a sad thing. This is not a sad thing, please. I just want you to know that I really, really appreciate this podcast. I appreciate everybody who listens to this podcast. I love that my sister was here and my niece was here and we got to spend time together. But I am not 100% okay right now. That damn medication. I wish I didn't have to be on anything at all.
I know.
So if you guys have any suggestions of things I can do instead of taking meds, because I think I need to take either different ones or just be done with them completely. I have to be honest because you guys are all friends. Even you guys that listen and you guys that watch. And Gigi, I'm sorry. you did not mean to walk
Gigi,
into this.
come back. Gigi,
Gigi,
come
don't
back.
leave. Gigi, please don't leave. This is like how honest we are with our listeners.
Who just fell?
I don't know. I don't even know who just came in. Who is that?
Oh,
Okay.
Jetty.
Anyway, I just am very grateful for everything, and I'm just struggling a little bit, and I want you guys to know that. And I just want you to be easy on me. Not Brian. I want him to be actually especially mean to me because because I know that means you love me.
Yeah, because when you're depressed, that makes it all so
If
much
you were
better.
super nice to me, it would be all wrong.
Shit, now I'm depressed.
I'm not depressed. I'm just feeling all sorts of feelings that I guess the antidepressants took away. because they kind of numb things, and I've been numbed for so many years that I just am going a little bit cuckoo. But I'm not going to let this affect anything. Maybe that's why I'm telling you right now, because maybe this will help. I actually don't know why I'm telling you guys this right now, because now I'm really embarrassed and my armpits are starting to sweat.
You know what? So are mine, but for all different reasons. I just had a great idea.
What?
Like, if you were to really lose your shit on the show, do you know what that would do for ratings?
Yeah, I kind of agree. Also, real quick, I just want to throw out there that quitting medication cold turkey is pretty crazy.
It's hard.
difficult.
And I'm not doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
It's only because it makes me feel so sick these days.
Right.
And my sister, God bless her, she's like, Laura, you're so skinny. And it's like, I don't want to be this skinny. I don't like the way I look right now, but it's not on purpose.
Yeah.
I just want to be well. And
I'm sure there's something else that they can put you on that would.
I just don't have the greatest insurance in the world.
Yeah, but there's still something that they can put you on.
Just also keep in mind that the first week especially is going to be pretty difficult because your body is going to be trying to desperately re-regulate hormones. So
I know
the first week is going to be the hardest, especially since you quit cold turkey, which is cool.
It's really great. Gigi is a counselor, and I know you're not counseling on going off of meds, but maybe you can shine some light on this for me. Anyway, I just wanted you guys to know that, and I really truly love this podcast, and I love the people that we've met through this podcast, and it just means so much to me that you guys care, and that you watch, and that you listen, and I love you for being you. We've been doing this for 4 years.
I know.
We've been keeping this afloat for 4 years.
I know. Would you stop fucking crying? Jesus
woman.
Thank you for the cake. Thank you for the decorations.
You are a grown-ass woman. Get yourself together.
I don't want to be grown up. Don't want to be grown up
you
anymore.
You have 1 week to soak up the spotlight because next week is my week. And that's going to be
I know.
You better get it together, Kane.
Yeah. If you cry on my show, end of story. You're out. It becomes Brian Jones.
She's coming over for dinner to my place on Wednesday, so I might slip a little something in her spaghetti.
May God have mercy on your soul.
Okay. Gigi, I want you to come up here right now, because I think you look incredibly fabulous.
I love this.
Here, you take this, and so you can get us all in. Thank you, Sam. Hi, Gigi. Do we call you Gigi? Or we call you something else? I don't know if you want to be called is that your proper name or?
Is it on?
It is on.
Okay. Am I supposed to hear it in my ears? Or
yes.
No? I don't hear it in my ears.
Okay. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay. I might have to raise this a little bit.
Raise it up. Do whatever you have to do.
First of all, Laura, you're gorgeous.
Oh, my God.
Thank you.
I love the sound of my own voice.
Oh, now I'm out.
Uh-oh. Well, only one of us can be here.
Okay.
I guess the DILF has been replaced by the drag queen tonight.
There can be only one.
Laura, you are so gorgeous.
Well, thank you. Gigi, okay, first of all, Gigi is here. He's a drag queen. He is the manager of Urban Mos. It's right up the street. It's on University. It's the most happening place there is in Hillcrest and beyond. I love it so much, and I've been wanting to get in contact with you for so long, and so this means a lot to me that you're here. And here are all his pictures of him all dressed up.
Who'd that be?
Because we didn't want to have him to go through all that just to do the podcast. That's a lot of work.
Yesterday was enough.
Oh my God, yes.
I sound like V.I. Warshawski today. That's
I want you to tell us all about Sundays and all about the different things that you have eventually.
Absolutely. First and foremost, I have to tell you, what? I'm not well either.
Really?
No.
What do you mean?
I really respect you for being vulnerable. And I think a lot of people in my community right now are not well.
What do you think that is?
There's a dark cloud over our country.
Mm-hmm. There is. Why? What's happening?
There's a divide. There's a divide among people, and certain people in power, that's what they want. They want disruption, and they want us to not be comfortable, and they want us to be uneasy so they can control us.
What can we do?
Well, listen, microdosing is an option.
Not for a sober person,
Not for
unfortunately.
everybody. It doesn't actually work for me. A lot of people, microdosing is a thing.
Yes, yes.
I find for me, yoga, meditation, just self-care in general is really important. I don't get enough of it. I told you earlier, we spoke a little bit on the phone. I'm addicted to work because, it's so funny. Like I walked in and like everything you were talking about resonated with me, like in this moment in my life.
Really?
Right now, like the concerns of having enough money in retirement.
Oh my God.
I fucked off in my 20s, girl. I lived in South Beach, Miami in the 90s.
Oh, how fun.
That's where my drag was born.
Oh, wow.
So drugs were a thing. I'm fortunate that, I found love and we escaped, and I built a new life for myself, for both of us over here on the West Coast. And, it's just, it resonates with me. And I feel I feel you. I can feel your energy. I'm an empath. I think we all are on a different, on certain levels.
Yes.
But we feed off of each other's energy. Something I'm looking into, and I'll let you know about it, is sound therapy is supposed to be very good.
Is that the thing with the bowls and everything?
Bowls and crystals. I know it's very new age.
No, I'm into that.
Meditation can be hard for me because I can never stop my brain.
That's my same problem.
It just spins and spins, and I would always try to do the breathing, but like within seconds something would sneak in. So I need to have something else direct my attention and my focus. So a good friend of mine, Cortland, does home workshops. He also does different events at different places around town. So I'll definitely fill you in on that. And
so he teaches. Oh, that's the sound thing.
Yes,
oh,
yes.
Okay,
so you kind of go in and you do like a guided meditation. You work with some crystals. We do a little bit of sage, do some smudging, do some sound. I haven't done it yet. I've just read about it. I've seen it at festivals that I've been to in the past, and I'm definitely interested in it now. I quit smoking weed about a week ago. Crazy. You stopped taking your meds a week ago. That was my med for the longest time. My med back in the 90s was crystal meth, and that ended a long
I've been
time
there
ago.
too. That's why I'm sober.
But weed has been like my crutch for a long time, and I just got to this point where it wasn't working for me anymore.
How are you feeling this week without it?
I broke down and cried yesterday.
It's hard not having something, huh?
Right? Having to deal with your emotions, having to deal with everything coming at you, all the energies coming into you.
Yeah.
So it's an evolution, but I think we're supposed to be going through it. I think we're all upgrading as human beings.
That's what I've heard.
There's
a shift.
There's a shift. Throughout history, the planet has been either a patriarchal, dominance, and we're shifting right now into a matriarchal society. More love, more compassion, more empathy. And, I think we're all upgrading on a molecular level. If you look into like Deepak Chopra, I fascinated by this man. I've never been able to sit at a convention for 3 hours and talk about atoms vibrating and be so into it and interested in it, and I think we're all going through this together. So I think it was kind of meant to be that today I would show up here because honestly, I didn't think I was going to make it.
I 100% believe that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because you had a big day yesterday. Sundays are big for you.
Every other Sunday is huge for me. Sundays are always big for me, but every other Sunday I do my Church of Glam.
Okay, what is Church of Glam? Let's get into that.
Glam, my GG is my initials for Glitz Glam. That's my drag name. I've been doing drag for 25 years. Again, I started in the 90s in South Beach is my birthplace. I was Glitz Glamour back in the day.
What changed?
For 3 years, I actually kind of lived as a woman. I had a very straight acting boyfriend, and I thought that maybe transitioning and hormones was a path I was going to go down. Again, this was the 90s, though. It was not as easily accessible.
Wait. Did you feel like you were born in the wrong body kind of thing?
I've always felt that.
Oh, really?
Ever since a child, I would tell people that, Jessie is my actual name, so that's very androgynous. Jessie can be a boy or a girl. And I would tell people I was a little girl sometimes. I always had like a little longer bowl cut. This was back in the early 80s. I was born in 75, so I was about.
How come you didn't go through with the whole thing?
You know, honestly, the truth, and it's kind of weird, and I mean, some trans people might like attack me for saying this, but it's because I had a really bad receding hairline.
Really?
Because I knew that I could always have to wear a wig.
Oh.
And like to be passable in the community. You know, that was when my best friend transitioned in South Florida, and she had the most beautiful hair, and I was always so jealous of it. And I just, that really, like, I always thought, okay, I could take the hormones, we could do the surgeries, but what about the hair?
Hair is like
The
huge for a
hair,
woman.
you know, and I never had really beautiful hair. I always dreamed of it. And I know that sounds kind of, I don't know, vain or limited or a
Listen,
sorry excuse
my
for
hair's
it.
taped onto my head, so I get you. I understand what it means about hair.
Yeah, and and then of course I was also kind of at the time doing it to please the man I was with, which of course is, you know, you got to please yourself first. It wasn't until I moved out to California that I had opened a business and I had grown a beard and I had stopped doing drag for a little while, and then I got back into drag and I was like, we're dropping the more and we're just glam. And glam has now become like, it's an ever-changing acronym. I like to think of glam as being the good life at Mos is what it stands for on Sundays.
I love that.
You know, good love, always manifesting.
I love that one.
You know,
yes.
and who knows what it will be, you know, in the future. I also thought, you know, God loves all mankind, and you know that includes women and men. I've always had a struggle myself with, you know, what God is to me. You know, everybody has their own versions of it, but I think we all believe in some higher power.
Yes, we have to.
And
Otherwise, what's the point?
But that's what we need to move to. That's what, as a society, we all need to move to, knowing that we're beings of light and love. And that, you know, whether it's Allah, whether it's, you know, God, whether it's Buddhist, you know, whatever God you believe in, it's just this source of light.
And we have to be respectful of everybody else's beliefs.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Now, do you still feel like you want to be a woman, or does the drag help you with that feeling?
I've really become comfortable in being a gender, non-binary, conforming, fluid, queer, all of the words kind of person. I'm just me, you know. I'm not one to get stuck on a pronoun. You know, a lot of the youth are very, and I respect that, and I would never want anybody to feel uncomfortable. So I definitely respect it and apply, you know, ask those questions when needed. But for me, why do we even have to label ourselves that? We're all human beings. The reason I did drag was to be something colorful, creative, and unique, not female, not male, just a vision of art, you know, and
look at all these. You have some great looks.
And that was the step. I stepped my pussy up when I came here, you know, like I added the beard, and like I really was the juxtaposition. In Florida, I went through my like girly phase, but in general, I was more of a club kid kind of drag persona.
We wanted to come see you yesterday, but my daughter's 18, and we can't do that, right? You have to be 21.
You do once the entertainment starts. Our liquor license does require 21 and up.
So tell everybody who may not know about this at Mos it's every other Sunday.
It is every other Sunday. I soon will be doing it every Sunday because I feel like we need the consistency and we need more glam in our lives. You know.
Oh gosh! And what happens during this time?
Well, you know, I take a moment to get on the microphone and just to remind people to be grateful. To be grateful of every day.
So
you know, this past Sunday was a fundraiser. Actually, part of my mission statement is, you know, outreach and support and you know, taking care of our community. One of our local queens, Ari Mirage, had been in a horrible car accident in March.
Oh no.
She's early 20s and she's fighting for her life.
Oh jeez.
She was in a coma. She's been in a coma since then. Just recently, her eyes have opened, so there is some hope. But I wanted to donate one of my Sundays. All of the girls and myself donated our pay and all of our tips to the family because their bills are like staggering at this point. You know, we wanted to give them a little break from what they're going through, and hopefully, you know, help them with the day to day. You know, I know we can't even scratch the surface of what a bill like that from a hospital can be, but you know, if we can help them, you know, get some food and because you know they're just living for Ari right now.
Of course.
But I digress. In general, the Church of Glam is the beginning of something bigger, I hope. I would like to eventually have a brick and mortar building that would be dedicated to healing, sound therapy, acupuncture, all kind of holistic healing routes that you can go down, because I think, our doctors kind of diagnose you by your parts of your body, when really it's a soul sickness that creates the physical sickness. So if we start and we look at us as a whole person.
You know how many
not
pill
in
bottles
pieces.
I have?
Girl.
I can't.
Oh, I know.
And that's not right. It's
No.
not what God wants us to do.
But you know what? Big Pharma's making good money off of
I
you.
know. God, the more you see on TV, the more you read, it's like, what is happening?
It's crazy, you know? They're making a hand. They don't care about you.
I know.
They don't, and it's sad, and a lot of it's hard to find a doctor that really does care about you. As someone who's been living with HIV for 25 years, it took me forever. Dr. Caperna, he's a local. I would say look him up, but he's full. He's not taking any new patients. That's how hard it is to find a good doctor. But for years, I was put in a corner. I was isolated. I wasn't touched. Back in the old days, the 90s. Isn't that crazy that the 90s are the old days now?
I know.
Isn't that insane?
I can't.
I mean, I have to ID people coming in, and I think, oh my God, you were born in 2001.
I know. Yeah.
No.
Holy shit.
My God.
I know. I have to scroll all the way back to 68.
God. Right.
Oh my God.
So yeah, that's the big picture eventually. I think it's important that I really want a dormitory attached to it, because there's so many people struggling. We live in California. It's so ridiculously expensive. I have friends that after the pandemic live in their cars and work 3 jobs, and they still can't make ends meet, and they have nowhere else to go. And our city just doesn't have the resources. They don't,
They just don't know what to do. It's just so much. It's so many people now.
It's exorbitant, and there is just such a tidal wave of mental health issues, not just here in San Diego, across the nation, across the world. COVID was the first global trauma we all experienced together. And we haven't even scratched the surface of what it's done to us as a society.
I think the isolation and everything really did a number on a lot of people.
Absolutely. And especially the children that were at that crucial age of having to learn social interactions.
Or
missing graduations.
Or prom or whatever.
There's just so much that we have to tackle, and we have to start. We have to start.
Okay, 2 things.
Okay.
I think you and I were put together because I want to help you with your vision. I feel like that is something I really would love to be a part of and develop, because we need that.
Thank you.
We really need that. I need that. And I need to help. I think our purpose in life is to help others.
We have to.
That's the only reason we're here, is to help other people.
We have to. Too many people remain complacent in life and just think, okay, I got to worry about me. And yes, you do. And in the end of the day, it is just you. And you are the most important. And I know sometimes my husband tells me, you need to worry about you a little bit more. But it's just my path in life is to worry about everybody else.
Yeah.
And I can't stop it. So I got to stop fighting it, and I have to go with it. I have to listen to what the universe is telling me, where I need to go and where I need to be.
Okay, so we're going to get together on that. I have a feeling.
Yes.
Second thing.
Yes.
There's a lot of people that I know that would love to see a drag show.
Oh, yeah.
So please tell us the when, the where, the dates, how long, what time it starts, what you get. Is it food? What?
Oh my God. Okay. So, I'm very blessed to I started at Mos as a host. I'm now general manager. I run the show along with some amazing people. I don't do it alone. I have an amazing crew, but I get to every Wednesday work with Chad Michaels.
Oh my God.
I get to see the creme de la creme of drag come through Mos every Wednesday. Every Wednesday night you can come to Mos, urbanmos.com. You can go to our events calendar. I run all the events. I coordinate everything. I make sure to bring you whatever I can.
Who is this person?
Chad Michael. Okay, so you've heard of a little show called RuPaul's Drag Race, I'm sure.
Yeah, I just watched it yesterday. I love it.
Chad Michaels was the very first All Stars winner.
Oh, wow.
So we're talking Queen of Queens. Wow. Yeah. And she's a local queen here in San Diego. She is incredible. She's an activist. She's just got such a big heart. And when you go see her, I'm going to bring you to a show.
She performs every Wednesday?
Every Wednesday. And when you see her, you will think you are watching Cher.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, I'm so
She
excited.
is
amazing.
She is the number one Cher impersonator in the world.
Wow.
And this is true. I saw Cher in concert. This was years ago at the sports arena, and she came out, and then Cher came out after her. Mm-hmm. It was amazing.
They had her at the Coliseum too.
Yeah. Yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah, she did Cher's birthday a couple years back, or maybe VH1, and they finally met in person together.
Oh, that's
and
so cool.
and you know, she's incredible. She's become a good friend of mine, and we work together a lot on a lot of different projects. But you can catch her everywhere. We get back to the question. I know I go off on tangents.
That's okay.
I'm so sorry. I have so much to say.
No, good.
So every Wednesday night, we do seating at 6. We have cocktails. We have dinner. You can watch the show. It starts at 7, done by about 8:39. It's an incredible show.
Is it a fixed price? Do you get dinner with the price, or do you just go get a ticket?
There's a
and
ticket price, and everything else is all
Okay,
apart.
just wondering.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good deal, though. I mean, Mo's food, you get your money's worth. Those plates are huge.
Yes, they are huge.
Girl,
portions.
we're trying to keep those prices down, but inflation is real, honey.
It's okay.
Inflation is real. Also on Saturday mornings, we have the OG, the original drag brunch here in San Diego called Bubbles for Brunch. It's hosted by local queen Kixie Vixen Styles, one of my other girls, my sister. And we have a lot of fun. I'm the MC. I'm the hype man. I get things going. I sing Fashionista every Saturday to get everybody warmed up. And we have a lot of fun. We start off with, we like to do an icebreaker with a straight man. It's always good.
Oh, that is
Kixie
good.
walks around with a microphone and she makes the straight guys go.
That would be fun for him.
They have to go in their gayest tone. They have to go, yes! And it is
I would pay money to see Brian do that.
It
Brian,
is
do
so
it.
funny.
Yes, Brian.
No,
Brian,
I'm
please.
good.
It's my birthday. Please, you gave me one birthday present. Can I
Yeah,
have 2?
you got one. No.
Please, just once.
Maybe next year.
We're going to bring him to brunch. Brunch
I'm bringing you. Yeah.
is so much fun. And then halfway through the show, everybody who's celebrating the bachelorettes, the birthdays, the divorcees, whatever, we bring them up on stage and they perform for us. And they do kind of like a kamikaze drag performance.
And this is Saturday.
This is Saturday mornings.
Okay.
We do seating at 11, show at 12. And then on Saturday nights, we have an evolving entertainment. We do kickers on the first Saturday. That's country western.
It's
two-step.
packed.
It's packed. We do
On the
lessons and everything. It's a lot of fun. That's at night, 7 o'clock. That starts. And then when that's not happening, my one of my drag daughters, Miriam T, does burlesque. She does a burlesque show with the amazing Nina Belvande, who is gorgeous. And then she also does her one-woman show. She's a stand-up comic, and she is fucking hysterical. One of the most creative and talented queens I have ever met. Seriously, like I've had every Drag Race girl has ever come through Mo's that has experienced Miriam on the microphone said, "You are the funniest fucking queen I've ever heard, and I've been around the world." And she's just on the cusp. She's going to take off into stardom at some point. She tells me she's going to buy me a house or take me on a cruise in my old age, which is not far away, I don't think. We just have a lot of fun. We have a lot of amazing shows. So just definitely check out the calendar and see what's going on.
And it's Urban Mos without an E.
Right. Urban Mos, MOS.
And can you sing?
I can. I like to hear myself sing, but I don't think it's something that would be worthy of other people listening to.
Will you sing me one verse of Happy Birthday? Because my birthday's Wednesday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Laura. Happy birthday to you.
Oh,
I mean,
love it. We have a sultry voice. Oh, we got
and a piece of
cake. We got cake.
Oh, wonderful. German chocolate, too.
Oh, my gosh, Maggie. Thank you so much.
Your podcast is so much better than mine.
Wait, tell us about your podcast. Tell us, when is it? Where can we find it?
You know, it's in conjunction with the Church of Glam event. So I usually do the podcast beforehand on the main stage at Urban Mos. And we start at about 1 o'clock and go to about 2. And I bring in guests, whoever's in town that week. It's kind of evolving right now. I mean, we just started maybe about 6 months ago. So I'm kind of learning, the ins and outs of podcast world, and it's
Talk to us.
we've
learned.
It's a lot though, being hosting it and doing what you're doing over there with that little keyboard and stuff.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
it's a full-time job.
And then that's just what you do here, and then you got to go produce it and cut it, and it's like I had a partner in crime for a little while, but things didn't work out, and he went his way. But I'm really proud of what we've created, and I'm going to continue to go forward with it.
Yeah.
And we are going to help you because we have.
I need
It's
help.
a lot of work.
We've been through a lot, and we've had ups and downs, and finally we found a producer who we absolutely love, and we've been doing this 4 years.
Congratulations.
We've had some downs, believe us, and we've had to learn this all by ourselves. We didn't know anything either.
Yeah. I'm in a down right now because I feel like my voice that I wanted, my vision wasn't quite being met.
Oh.
So now, I want to get my vision out there, and I want it to be all me.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
Can
get
you, in a sentence, what is your vision? Or
a world where everybody follows the golden rule.
and just which is what?
Do unto others as I would want to be done unto themselves.
I love it.
I don't know if that was like word for word what the actual golden rule is, but basically just be a good person.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I think
It's really not that hard.
it's not. It's not. And don't fucking care so much about what the person next to you is doing if it doesn't bother you.
It's so true.
And if you don't like it, go away. Why do you have to get
exactly.
involved? That's a very American thing too.
Is it?
It is.
Like they don't do that at other.
When I traveled to Europe, I just found it so interesting. I mean, there's drama everywhere, girl, but in general, I feel like in America is where people are so concerned about what their neighbor's doing and what they're doing in their bedroom and how they're dressing and what bathroom they're using and what's in their pants. It's like, come on, we really are that concerned about what the fuck is in your pants?
It'll
Right.
kill you to compare yourself with other people.
And why?
Right.
Why?
Right. Okay. Now, we do a segment
Okay.
called the Double Ds, which is actually like celebrity gossip.
Okay.
Do you have your Double D? Are you ready?
I do.
Because I think that Gigi needs to be a part of it.
Oh,
This is
Gigi.
Eric's segment, and you need to be. It's like celebrity. Are you caught up on like Vanderpump? Do you watch any of that, or you work too much?
Yeah, we actually are doing a Vanderpump Rules viewing party at Mo's on Wednesdays. We just did the finale last week, and I did not know that Vanderpump Rules is like the Super Bowl for straight girls.
Oh,
And gay men.
yes. It's
We were overrun. I thought 30 girls were coming. Like 120 girls showed up. We
It's
had a
surprising.
blast.
insane.
I bet it was.
We were not ready for them. We gave horrible service, but they did not care.
No, I'm sure they did.
We did the best we could. They just enjoyed it so much, and I'm so ready for the reunion. 3 weeks worth.
My God.
3 weeks worth.
And Peacock is airing extra footage. So if you have Peacock, you've got to get on there and watch it. 'Cause
It is so scandalous.
It is so scandalous. I
The
can
best.
barely contain myself.
Yes.
TV ever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I watched last week's episode 3 times.
You did.
Oh my God. It was
It was so juicy.
It was unbelievable. And
Oh
then
my God.
Tom's. Remember when Pamela Anderson went on her hepatitis world tour?
Not really, but okay.
Remember that?
Yes.
Tom Sandoval went on his I had an affair world tour and went and apologized to everybody and cried and the crocodile.
The crocodile tears.
Yes. Oh my God.
Let me ask you something. How does somebody recover from that? What do you think? I mean, everybody deserves some compassion and a second chance. He made a major mistake, obviously. How do you come back from that?
This is a new thing for everybody. This whole cancel culture is a new.
true.
It's a new thing. We don't know how to come back yet.
Right.
I guess you turn off Facebook and you turn off the internet, but we're also addicted to it now. There's not, what to do.
That will kill you.
Well, and we were just talking about this the
all.
other day. It strikes me as so interesting when somebody will go on Facebook and air out all their dirty laundry.
Girl.
Like, I broke up, my partner cheated on me, and I kicked him out of the house. Please respect my privacy and don't ask any questions.
I would never.
Please respect my
Right,
privacy.
exactly.
I'm
Don't
like,
call me
wait,
right now.
what? Assuming that you want us to ask all sorts of questions because you just put it out there for thousands of people to comment on.
Yeah, it's so bizarre.
It
Because
is
part
so
of me
weird.
feels bad for them because how are they going to come back from this? How is Raquel going to have any friends ever again?
She won't. Not in California.
I know.
You know, believe it or not, though, there are people that have no clue what Vanderpump Rules is. True.
You are right.
There is a world that has no idea.
They should be on an island somewhere.
You are so right.
Like you just didn't know who Chad Michaels was. Like I was like, gay gasp. You know.
I'll show you a picture of Chad.
Okay.
It is insane.
So I mean, I think they're going to be okay.
Okay.
You know, people like Roseanne Barr still haven't come back. You know,
She hasn't.
not really. Kathy Griffin has really never
She hasn't.
made a comeback. You know, there are people who are still struggling.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know. I think the solution is don't air your shit out to social media or at a public platform like that.
Yeah.
True.
But if you sign up for a fucking reality show, well, honey, be aware there's consequences.
Would
And
you
you know,
be
it-
on one?
I don't know.
If they did one, if they wanted to do a reality show about Urban Mos.
Back in the day, I believe they did. They wanted to, and at the time, you know, I think being gay wasn't quite as acceptable. So the owners felt, you know, we don't want to put anybody in jeopardy who is coming here to come to find a safe space and be themselves and be free. And then all of a sudden being seen on television. And
Good call.
People trying to come out of the closet. You know, now I think if we were approached again, I would be like, "Ooh, girl, down. Let's do it."
You have so much material.
Absolutely. You know, I tried to get on Drag Race like 5 times. I got close the last time and then I was like, no, but I'm kind of glad I didn't because I don't know that I have this thick skin for that.
Oh,
like,
no.
you know,
need
the
it.
fandom can be toxic because definitely like within Vanderpump, that fandom, those people are,
Oh, yeah.
Are you ever going to try again?
no,
Okay.
it's not for me.
Okay, good.
It's not for me. I've toured and it's exhausting.
Yeah. Oh, I can't even imagine.
It's exhausting. They make it look so glamorous, but you know, these girls are working their ass off. And those girls, you know, do you know how much a girl drops to get on that show? Like in costumes, how much they spend?
Okay, wait, hold on.
Pick a number for costumes.
I'm going to say 100,000.
It's $80,000 to $100,000.
I was going to say 50.
Yeah.
I put makeup on every day, okay? And it takes me a while. That must take hours with the contouring and the this and the covering the eyebrows and putting new eyebrows on and doing each lash.
And they only get 90 minutes.
What?
Yeah. I can do it in 90 minutes, 45 minutes.
Wow. You can do that
that's-
in 90 minutes?
No way.
This right here is about an hour and 20. The top one in the pink is 45.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
That would take me 45 days
You got that nailed.
to do that.
I mean, it's taken 25 years,
Yeah,
girl.
true.
I used to take 6 hours and a lot of meth.
So,
Oh
like, have you ever done, because this fascinates me watching the show, if I was asked to do a death drop, I would literally drop dead.
I would die.
Oh.
That would shatter every bone in my body.
So there are 3 like categories. There are performance queens, and there are look queens. You know, I'm a look queen. I do not do the shablams, the shablangs. I've never, you know, whenever I mean, I used to do choreography, but it would take me a lot longer than everybody else, so I would need more weeks to get it together, and I would usually fuck up a move, but I would pull it off because I was fabulous. But I no.
You rely more on your personality and your humor. And
Exactly. It's all about the production. You know, I mean, I can pull off. I feel I could do a good show. I mean, I wouldn't be doing this for 25 years if I was horrible at it, I guess. But yeah, I'm not a dancer. It's not for me. And right now, that is just what's in. You know, drag and what is hot in drag kind of evolves as time goes on. And right now, it's all about those high energy queens that can do this spins and the twirls and the dips because well the ballroom scene is so prevalent right now, so you know everybody, it's such a hot commodity.
Yeah.
Which it's very sad. HBO, if you're listening, you should bring back Legendary.
Oh, that was so good.
It's so sad that they canceled it.
Yeah.
But that's all about money and people not wanting to.
What was that again?
Legendary.
What was that again? I forgot.
It's
it
like
was- No, go ahead.
Should I?
Yeah.
No, you go. No, you go.
It's like a reality-based competition where houses compete, and basically, you know, ballroom was a way to to avoid fighting, to get it out on the dance floor, so houses come together and they compete in looks, and there is actual very strict structures to ballroom and different ways of dance and hand movements and choreographies, and they put on presentations, and then one house wins the crown. I think they had 3 seasons.
Is this something we can go back and
You can
watch?
go back on HBO.
On HBO. Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Pose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I liked
I
that
think
show.
Paris is Burning. Have you ever
Yeah.
heard of Paris is Burning? No.
Yeah.
We got to teach you, girl.
Am I a bad
No.
drag person?
You're just
Because I don't know that.
You just haven't had the light shined on you yet.
I know. You're going to be my teacher.
I'll teach you, baby.
Oh my God.
I am the mother of the House of Glam.
You are the
yes.
mother. You are. You have that nurturing spirit for
yeah.
sure. Oh my God. All right, keep going. Did you even start?
No, I didn't even start. We got
See?
so
Oh my gosh.
sidetracked. So there are rumors. Nothing has been confirmed. Vanderpump Rules. Rachel, whatever her name is, may be pregnant. I know. Has not been confirmed yet, but that's what the rumor is. Allegedly. I have everything I can say has to say
Oh, I
allegedly
hope
in front of
that's
it.
true, because that's going to be so
I
good.
know. And you won't know whose baby it is because she's banged so many dudes.
No, she hasn't. Has she since Tom?
Probably
It's Tom's. It's got to be
And
Tom's.
wait, how long ago was this all filmed?
5 months ago.
Yes.
So she's got to be showing by now.
Well,
Probably.
they remember they it filmed,
Oh,
and then
right.
then the scandal broke, and then they
then they came back.
and they started shooting new
Yes.
episodes in March.
And when did they do the reunion filming? Just recently.
Yes,
So
just
she is
recently.
pregnant. We're
Oh,
going to see a baby bump.
Watch this.
Will she wear a caftan?
Probably.
Oh my God, that would be good.
I didn't even think about that. That's
She's
right.
going to wear a big, like, bulky sweatshirt or something.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
my God. Ariana has moved out of the house that she shared
Good.
with Tom. Good
As-
girl.
yeah.
Good girl.
Good girl.
And she's looking hot.
Yes.
And that's good.
Speaking of Cher just turned 77 years old.
She's
I
amazing.
will drink whatever she is drinking.
Well, that's the thing. She doesn't drink anything.
I know she doesn't.
She's
but-
never had a drop of liquor in
I
her
know,
life.
but
Really?
whatever potion it is,
I know.
whatever lotion, I don't care.
I think it's young guys come.
It could be.
Oh my God.
The elixir of life.
Listen, just give me a spray bottle. I don't care. Like, I will. Come on.
Noted.
Oh my God. I look like Cher's grandfather. So, do you know who Ray Stevenson is?
No.
Yes. He died.
Yes, he died at 58.
Who is he?
He was from Star Wars and Thor.
Yes, I just saw that. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then RRR, the recent Bollywood Oscar winner.
Oh, yes.
How did he die?
They haven't released yet.
I haven't said anything.
He's only 58
It
though.
no.
literally just happened before I walked in here.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
He's only 58.
That sucks.
You know, this is so sad. Talking about retirement and just having enough money to get by. Jay-Z and Beyonce, that little couple there, who's strapped for cash.
Yeah, totally.
They just spent $200 million cash for a new Malibu estate.
Well, what are you
If you
gonna do?
have it,
sad.
spend it. I have to give a shout out to Bay, though. Do you know in her stadiums what she's doing?
No.
She's making all restrooms in all of her concert venues all gender.
Oh my
Ooh,
God.
Wow.
And of course, people are going crazy that it's like horrible.
Oh, really?
Come
Oh, yeah.
on.
Of course, you know,
Oh, my God.
the progressives.
So
Good for her.
ridiculous.
I'm
Everybody
glad.
calm down.
You know, right?
So
glad
sick of this
she did that.
shit.
That's what it's just a bathroom. It's a natural thing. We
Yeah.
all got to take a shit and a piss
And how many
Mm-hmm.
times have you been in a club and women go into the men's room because they can't wait?
all the time.
Like, so everybody relax.
We all
Relax.
have our
Fucking hard.
parts. We're not gonna like
So
whatever,
ridiculous.
whatever.
I could not believe this when I read it. Paris Hilton's dog, Harashuku Bitch, just died at 23 years old.
Dogs live that long?
What kind of dog
It's
was
a
it?
Chihuahua.
And a Chihuahua?
23.
Holy cow. Well, I mean, it never walked.
No,
She just carried it everywhere.
And
It lived in a castle.
It probably ate cotton candy.
It probably ate caviar and
Like wasabi.
Exactly.
She
That's
just sprayed one of her perfumes in its mouth.
Oh wait. What's the name of the dog again?
Harashuku Bitch.
Oh my God.
why.
Rest in peace, Harashuku Bitch.
Rest in Paris looks amazing too.
She looks good.
And she's how old now?
She's probably in
Probably-
her 40s.
No,
Is she
no,
40
she's
yet?
almost 50.
Really?
She
no.
is
Somebody please
Can you
Siri
look
that.
at that?
How old is
Brian tuned out 15 minutes
Hey
ago.
Siri, how old is Paris Hilton?
Paris Hilton? Oh, she's in her 50s.
No, she's not.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No,
No,
she
she's-
can't be. I think
Look
she's
it
up.
in
She's-
her
I
early
will bet
40s.
you $2.
I think she's
Oh,
in her
wow.
early-
What a great bet.
I will bet you $20, Gigi.
$20. Okay.
She's in her 40s.
No, I think she's like 41.
How old is she?
Oh, well, everyone give me an exact age real quick of their guess.
I say 50.
I say
41.
she's 45.
She's actually 42.
Oh.
I was way that off.
Surprisingly.
Wow.
I thought she was
I
old as
swore
hell.
I saw something that she was like hitting 50.
She seems like she's old news, so she seems like she'd be old as
No,
hell.
Nicole
Okay.
Kidman's 50, in her
Yeah, it's
50s. J-Lo's in her 50s.
J-Lo.
Love her look, and I love that she's in her 50s. And as
We
am I.
can't
Mother
edit that
yet?
out now, can we? Shit.
What now?
My
oh,
cred just got
you watched-
wasted.
The Mother yet?
Yes, I just watched
you like
Mother.
it?
I liked it.
I did too.
I don't do that.
But I have this disability where I forget what I watch right after I watch it. I really do. It's the worst thing. Just
I have
like
the same
clearly,
thing.
I forget about everything. I just thought
I forget
Paris
what I
Hilton was
say
50.
right after I say it. That's super easy. And then last thing was, remember Kim Zolciak and her
Yeah.
husband, Troy?
Yes.
He said that she's got a horrible gambling problem, and that's where all their money went,
Oh,
and that she needs psychiatric.
that I can. Well, you know what? We all might need a little bit of that.
Gambling
Yeah.
is like one of the bad ones.
Oh, it's so bad.
it
Oh my gosh.
it like destroys people's lives.
Oh
does.
my god, yeah.
That's
And
why they don't have balconies in Las Vegas, you know.
Is that true, or are you just saying
That's why
that?
the windows don't
That
open,
one
too.
I do.
Why?
That
Are
that
you
one I
for
do
real?
know for sure.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's why.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, crazy.
Oh, well, then thank God, because a lot of people probably would have done that.
Yeah. mhm. Next.
Well, okay. We're going to put all of your information on our website, which is
Okay.
laurakaneafterdark.com. In case you missed, like, okay, what was the night of this and that and this and that? We'll have it all on our website.
Awesome.
Or you can always go to urbanmos.com
Absolutely.
and get the whole schedule there. Gigi, I feel like the universe brought us together tonight, and I feel like we're going to be friends.
Absolutely.
And when I say I mean the both of us, and I mean the podcast. And I just really appreciate you as a person, and thank you so much for
Thank you for
gracing
coming
us
on.
with your
You've been
presence.
fantastic.
Thank you for
Yeah.
having me.
Thank you.
I
You're a
enjoyed
great
this.
person, and don't work so much. Chill out. You know, you got
Come
to chill
chill
out.
out here with us.
Yeah,
You
just
know what? You
relax.
got a nice little setup here. I'm definitely down.
Come relax and do your dosage or whatever you feel like you want to do.
Oh no, you don't know.
I don't know.
I can't handle that.
You can't. Okay, we won't do that. No more smoking pot. We're not
no
doing
more.
that.
I can't.
Good,
I
good.
can't. I'm in a flop sweat right now.
All right, and we're gonna do the sound bath thing.
Oh yes, we are.
All right, now at the end of our podcast, we say something. I'll say it first, then you say it's really easy, and then Eric says it, and we sign off. But remember, we're having a party for producer Brian on May 29th.
We are.
Is that next week?
Yes,
Yeah.
next Monday.
Oh my God, next Monday, RSVP, LauraKaneAfterDark.com. It's going to be a year that Brian has been our producer, so we have a presentation, and we have prizes.
A
and
roast.
It's going to be live from Laura's living room, so we're going to have guests in here and stuff. It's going to be really fun.
Can I
So-
do a little drop for a date as well?
Yes.
Really quick.
Absolutely.
Mark your calendars for June 18th. We're doing something really special here in San Diego. It's the Drag March for Trans Lives. We're going to start at Urban Mos for a special Church of Glam, and we're going to march down to Riches, and we're going to have a rally. We have Mayor Todd Gloria speaking with us. We have Joseph Rocha, we have Tootie, we have Nicole Murray Ramirez, Courtney Johnson, Strawberry Corn Cakes is going to be speaking, and then we have performances by myself, Chad Michaels, Paris Sukomi Max, Kixie Vixen Styles.
You will promote the crap out
Yes.
of it.
Yes,
And it's really
absolutely.
important that we need to show the country that, you know, we're in solidarity with our trans siblings.
Well, can we come?
Absolutely.
Okay. Can anybody
Awesome.
come?
Anybody can come.
Okay.
It's open to anybody.
Oh, I love it. Okay. Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
I
Thank
feel
you,
so much
Gigi.
better than I did when I started this podcast.
Yay.
Thank you.
Mission accomplished.
Yes. And with that, thank you so much for watching and listening, you guys. We appreciate it so much and love your podcast.
And love your podcast? Wait, I fucked it up.
No, it's okay.
Was I supposed to-
Love your podcast.
Love your podcast.
Love your podcast.
I love you, my sweet babies. Bye. Bye, guys. Thank you so